Monday, and like always, I have goals for vlogging and I do none. But I've been busy. I've been busy in packing. I've been busy working on my website for my business, and I've also been busy taking care of my mental health of myself, having slow mornings and days. And this morning I keep remembering, like, this is something I need to do. Remember to vlog. And I finally keep remembering, and I couldn't because I forgot to charge my phone last night. And I always listen to background music when I'm sleeping, especially rainforest and stuff like that. And yeah, my phone died this morning, so it's been charging all day. So anyways, we've been tidying up, getting our shit together. Today's Get My Shit Together Monday. I got ready, did my hair. I've been picking, tidying up and cleaning a little bit, especially because now everything, this is why I wanted to wait until the very last minute, but I knew it was not. I do never ever underestimate the amount of time it takes you to pack your shit, because you think you have nothing until you start packing, and you have all of this, and you have all of that, and you have all of this, and I still not done packing. I haven't even got into the boys and the girls rooms yet. My stuff is mostly packed. My closet looks pretty empty. I empty a bunch of drawers. Like, let me show you. So over here I had a little drawer. We were able to empty that. I took a lot of stuff on my desk. All of those things over here, all of those drawers are empty. Of all of these that we have here, only these two have stuff. Everything else is empty. I also managed to take almost everything out of here. I only have like the daily essentials. So I put my jewelry that I don't use every day out, stuff that I don't use every day out. Over here I packed two of these. But because I couldn't fit any more in the box that I packed them, I grabbed everything, so that way when we grab this will not go out. But all of this is going out. But this is my everyday stuff. Like, this is all hair stuff, skincare, and of course care also. I have two necklaces, well, the everyday necklaces and this, like, but all of it is empty. And my closet, like, all of this was full of clothes. Those shoes were not there. All of that was full of stuff. It's also out. I only keep whatever we need for 2 weeks. This is covered. I feel so weird now doing this because it was full of clothes. All of this is empty. So we are good. And also in my bathroom, we also empty everything. And again, we only keep my hair tools, the every weekly hair tools stuff, and that is it. Makeup, only my everyday makeup, and the rest is packed. Because again, I'm working on my business, I have kids, and it was not realistic to wait for the last week to do everything. Like, if I hadn't have my business and all that stuff, it would be more realistic. But yeah, at least the non-everyday essentials are packed. Same with the kitchen. I have a lot of drawers that are already empty, which I'm excited. We have 9 days left. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm also excited because this is the last week of school, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah? I only had to take Chanel because she had her stat math test. Tomorrow my son has a school band concert. Next day Chanel has a school road trip, field trip. So I'm excited about those. Also the laundry, I emptied the whole entire part. Like, we almost ready. I think we are like 50% packed, and that's all I have with just 50%. But anyway, today we have an unexpected schedule. Now, this is why it's important for you to always check your calendar on Sunday, so that way during the week you already know. So I did not do that yesterday. I want to start with my reset Sundays again, but right now, because school's ending and we're moving and I'm launching my business, it's not realistic. My Sunday rituals right now, so I didn't do that yesterday, and it turned out I do have an appointment at 1 today. At 1:45. What? Yeah, I have an appointment, doctor appointment for my son at 1:45. My daughter is in school. She gets out of school at 1:45. So I'm gonna have to leave earlier, pick her up early from school so that way we can make it in time to our appointment. And then we're gonna do errands. I need laundry detergent, I need dishes detergent, we need a few things. And also do like I try to do my groceries weekly because I can manage better what I'm buying, my budget. I can like make that food spread for the whole week. And yeah, we have to do a weekly groceries. What else? I need to go to the library to drop some books. So we have a lot of things to do today. And then when we get back in the afternoon, we can work on the website. So the website, I'm going to launch just the blogs. The first membership, I'm gonna have 3 tiers. The first tier unlocks all of the blogs of the website. So all the recipes you're gonna unlock. This is becoming a tongue twister for me. So you're going to unlock all of the recipes, all of the blogs about health, wellness, mindset, spirituality. Everything that it's a blog will be unlocked in the first tier. So to not make this huge, stressful, and to finally open the website, I decided to launch 1 tier at a time. So depending how well it goes for the first tier, then we can decide if we launch the second tier for the second month or the third month of being live. And then eventually we launch the third tier because I want to give myself like play with scheduling my week and my time and according to what I will be providing on each tier, because we are including live coaching calls as well on the topper tiers. So, and monthly programs and all that stuff. It's gonna have a lot of videos. We're working on a video library. So there's a lot of things that you will unlock later on a higher price tier. But again, I wanna see go see how things work. Like, let's see how just the blogs work. How can people enter the website, log in? Like, how is the main page, like the members launch page, like how well are they navigating? And according to feedback we can fix, so that way when the website is bigger, my clients are not gonna be more upset because they're gonna be paying more money as you unlock more stuff. So we want for the less you're paying, fix the problems now, so then when they're paying more, there's less complaint and less happy clients. And also depending on the feedback, we know what we can add or take in the next tiers that we're going to unlock. Home, and I did not get a chance to go to Trader Joe. I was so tired, and it is getting really hot here in Florida. 95, 100 degrees, I don't know, but it's in the 90s. So yeah, it was hot. I was tired. The doctor appointment took forever, but then we went to eat. I saw the sign that said $10 pizza, and I was like, do you guys want pizza? And they were like, obviously yes. So when we were there, first of all, the deal was for delivering, for carrying out. It was not for eating in the store, in the restaurant. And B, I thought it was gonna be like this pizza restaurant, and when I got there, it's a fancy Italian restaurant. And I was like, immediately when we got in, we got like, oh hi, welcome. And I was like, oh shit, I guess we're gonna have to stay. But yeah, they had lunch specials, really affordable lunch specials. And yeah, we ate nicely in a restaurant where there was AC. Anyway, I'm home. Kevin brought more boxes, so I'm going to go ahead and start packing my shoes. So these boxes are full of shoes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check what I want to keep, and I'm going to pack the boxes. Like, I'm not even going to take the shoes out of the box, because if I take the shoes out of their boxes, I have to dismantle the boxes and they are a pain in the gut to put together. So we're not looking forward to that. So I'm gonna try to put the boxes just like that with the shoes inside, and that way I will save a lot of headaches when it comes to putting my shoes back where they go. So yeah, let's go do that.
to understand that the limits that we put on kids and on students is mostly something that we create.
Yeah.
They're so capable, they're so able and almost ravenous at times at that next challenge. And so one of the things that they don't know because it's their first time. But never before have I ever had an end of the year beginning band concert. Each beginning band student learned 4 pieces of music. Normally it's been 2 pieces of music max.
Este bello, qué guapo, mis babies. Hello you guys. So we haven't been vlogging much because all I've been doing is packing, but we need to talk about this. This is a funny story. We are calling this the coo cake or the cakey because they were supposed to be some brownie cookies. Actually, let me show you the photo. This is a epic expectations versus reality. This was what I was supposed to make, and this is what we ended with. But this actually is not that bad. It ended up being a good oopsie. But we need to try this again, but after we have my kitchen and I have my tools, my baking KitchenAid and stuff like that. I have the hand whip, but it's also packed already in a box. But yeah, when I put that baking sheet out, it was a cake. The 6 cookies were all one. Like it was a square, the whole baking sheet. I have a whole thing this size. So basically that's why we call it sheet cake. So okay, I was like, okay, we're gonna peel it because basically it has the same texture as a cake. So I was like, okay, let's get inspired because it's been a very long time since I don't bake, and I'm trying to do more things that brings joy. I'm trying to do things that brings joy to me that has nothing to do with health or business. Like, it's just pure me time, having fun, a hobby. And I used to love baking. I loved it. I even went to cooking school. I'm a professional baker. I graduated as a baker, so my title is a baker. So anyway, I really missed it. So I've been watching again all these Food Network cooking shows and all that stuff, going back to my true roots, going back to the things that I love and I had passion for. And of course, I've been watching Spring Baking Championship and I got inspired. So when I saw this mistake, I was like, okay, we need to pivot what we can make. I was thinking, what can I do with the frosting? I wanted to make this and glaze the cake with it, but I was missing ingredients. And that's when I remember watching Spring Baking Championship. She did a frosting mixture with mascarpone and cream cheese, and I was like, oh, I have those, and I've been wanting to figure out how to do that because mascarpone, it's harder to find in Puerto Rico, so it's very rare that I was able to do a recipe with that. And I love mascarpone, and yeah, we did the frosting. So everything is completely from scratch, homemade. So we made the cake. So what I decided was to cut the cake and make a layer cake, and I put frosting in between the layers. Okay, we are at the car. I started to clean the kitchen and I got in the mood to clean the car. We need to give her some love, and probably tomorrow I will take her to a vacuum. So for now we're gonna like dust it out, take all the trash out, and tomorrow we vacuum her. I need to purchase those hand vacuums.